Hi, I'm Lucille. I've always been the family peacekeeper, the one who smooths things over when tensions rise. Growing up in a close-knit family with my parents and younger brother Ethan, I learned early on how to read a room. My cousin Amanda's wedding was supposed to be perfect. The church was decorated with white lilies and soft pink roses, and everyone was dressed in their Sunday best. My dad, Frank, sat beside me, fidgeting with his tie. "Stop messing with it, Dad. You look fine." "This monkey suit is choking me. Remind me why we had to come to this circus again?" "Because Amanda is family, and we support family." The music swelled as Amanda floated down the aisle in her flowing white dress. She looked radiant, but something about her smile seemed forced. When the minister asked if anyone had reason to object to the union, my dad let out an accidental snort that echoed through the church. "Did you just laugh?" I whispered, mortified. "Sorry, just thinking about how Jackson was bragging about his golf game at the rehearsal dinner. Guy's full of it." I glanced at the groom, Jackson, standing tall in his designer tuxedo. His jaw tightened as he stared daggers at my father. The ceremony continued, but the damage was done. At the reception, Jackson approached our table, champagne glass in hand. "Frank, quite the performance during the ceremony. I guess some people just don't understand the sanctity of marriage." My dad's face reddened. "Look, it was an accident." "An accident? Like wearing that tie with that suit? Some accidents are just embarrassing." "Hey, that's enough," I interjected. Jackson turned to me with a smile that didn't reach his eyes. "Lucille, always coming to Daddy's rescue." How sweet. My mom, Diane, grabbed my hand under the table and squeezed, silently asking me not to make a scene. "At least I have a good relationship with my father," I replied coolly. Something flashed in Jackson's eyes, something cold and calculating. "Family loyalty. Adorable. Just remember, Amanda's my family now." Later, I found Amanda touching up her makeup in the bathroom. "Congratulations. You look beautiful." "Thanks, Lucille. Sorry about Jackson earlier. He's just protective." "Is that what we're calling it?" Amanda sighed. "He's under a lot of pressure at the firm. He'll warm up to everyone eventually." "If you say so." I handed her a tissue. "You know we're always here for you, right?" "I know, it's just—" She trailed off as the bathroom door opened and Jackson's mother, Vivian, walked in. "There you are, darling. Jackson's looking for you." On our way home, my brother Ethan broke the silence. "That dude is bad news." "Give him a chance," my mom said half-heartedly. My dad gripped the steering wheel. "Did you see how he controls her? Already keeping her away from family?" "I noticed," I said, remembering how Jackson had whisked Amanda away whenever she spent too long talking to us. "And did you catch that moment when she mentioned visiting us next month? He shut that down real quick." "Perfect Jackson with his perfect job and perfect hair," Ethan mocked. "Too perfect," I murmured. "Nobody's that perfect." "What are you thinking, Lucille?" My dad glanced at me in the rearview mirror. "I'm thinking Mr. Perfect might have some not-so-perfect secrets. And I've always been good at finding things out." 6 months flew by with barely a peep from Amanda. Our weekly coffee dates disappeared. Her seat at Sunday family dinners remained empty. I scrolled through my phone one morning, staring at the unanswered texts. "Still ghosting you?" Ethan asked, peering over my shoulder. "Like she's vanished. I'm going to surprise her for lunch today." I convinced the doorman at their swanky downtown apartment to let me up. When Amanda opened the door, I barely recognized her. Her usually vibrant face looked drawn, her clothes hanging loose. "Lucille, what are you doing here?" "Thought I'd kidnap you for lunch. My treat." "I can't. Jackson and I have plans." "It's Tuesday afternoon. Isn't he at work?" "He likes me to wait for his call. Sometimes he comes home for lunch." I stepped inside despite her hesitation. The apartment was immaculate, like a showroom. "How's married life treating you?" "It's good. Really good." Her smile didn't reach her eyes. Her phone buzzed. She jumped to check it, then visibly relaxed. "Everything okay?" Just checking it wasn't Jackson. He gets upset if I don't answer right away. I spotted credit card statements on the counter, all in Jackson's name. Don't you have your own accounts anymore? Jackson manages the finances. He gives me an allowance for groceries and personal items. An allowance? What happened to your trust fund? He says it's safer in joint investments. He knows about money stuff. Her phone rang. She answered immediately, her voice shifting to a higher pitch. Yes, I'm home. Just cleaning. Lucille stopped by unexpectedly. No, I didn't invite her. Of course, I understand. You need to go. He's coming home now. Amanda, this isn't normal. Please, just go. I met Jackson in the lobby. His smile was ice cold. Lucille, dropping in unannounced? Family doesn't need an invitation. Amanda's calendar is quite full these days. Next time, check with me first. With you? Since when do you control her visitors? I protect what's mine. Amanda is delicate. She needs structure. That evening, I met my college friend Vanessa for drinks. She'd recently started working at Jackson's law firm. How's the new job? The pay's great, but some of the partners are total creeps. Like who? Your cousin's husband, for one. Jackson the golden boy. What do you mean? He hits on anything in a skirt. There's a betting pool on how long before he gets sued for harassment. But he's married to my cousin. Could have fooled me. He was all over his assistant at the holiday party, and rumor has it he's sleeping with the senior partner's daughter for his promotion. Does everyone know? Everyone except the managing partners. They think he's their poster boy for success. But us assistants and paralegals, we warn each other which elevators to avoid. Vanessa, I need your help. Amanda's not herself anymore. What kind of help? The kind that gets dirt on golden boys? You in? Vanessa clinked her glass against mine. For you? Always. The next day, I invited Dad and Vanessa to my apartment. We sat around my kitchen table with notepads and coffee. We need hard evidence of what Jackson's doing, I said, drawing a timeline on a piece of paper. Dad leaned forward. That snake has Amanda completely isolated. Your mom tried calling her twice last week, straight to voicemail. At the firm, he's got a reputation for taking long lunches at the Markham Hotel, Vanessa said, scrolling through her phone. Usually Tuesdays and Thursdays. With his assistant? And others. The front desk knows him by name. Dad cracked his knuckles. I could just beat the... No, we need to be smarter than that. Vanessa, can you get access to any case files he's working on? Already ahead of you. He's representing Amanda's family business in their merger. I made copies of some sketchy transfer authorizations. My phone rang. Amanda's name flashed on the screen. I answered immediately. Lucille, I need you. Her voice cracked. Can you come get me? 20 minutes later, I found Amanda sitting on a bench outside their building, clutching a small bag. He completely lost it, she whispered as we drove away. Called me useless, stupid, said I was nothing without him. What happened? I asked about the withdrawal from my trust fund. $10,000 missing. He said I was accusing him of stealing. We arrived at my place to find Dad and Vanessa still there. Amanda tensed. It's okay, I reassured her. We're trying to help you. Vanessa laid out documents on the table. Amanda, is this your signature? Amanda examined the papers. No, that's not mine. What is this? Transfer papers for your family's business holdings? Someone authorized shifting assets to offshore accounts? Dad's face reddened. That son of a... My phone buzzed with a text from Jackson. Tell Amanda to answer her phone or there will be consequences. Minutes later, pounding at my door. Jackson stood there, face contorted with rage. You think you can take what's mine? He pushed past me into the apartment. Dad stepped between Jackson and Amanda. She's not going anywhere with you. Stay out of this, old man. This is between me and my wife. Not anymore, Vanessa said, holding up the documents. We know about the forged signatures. Jackson's eyes narrowed. The paralegal. Should have known you were a problem. Back off, Jackson, I warned. He laughed, cold and calculated. You have no idea who you're dealing with. I can crush your daddy's construction company with one phone call. And you, Lucille, still trying to get that small business loan? Would be a shame if the bank heard about your financial irregularities. Are you threatening us? Dad stepped closer. It's not a threat. It's a promise. Amanda, let's go. Amanda shrank back. No. You'll regret this. All of you. Jackson stormed out, slamming the door. I turned to the others. He just gave us exactly what we needed. What do you mean? Amanda asked. I pointed to the small black device under the coffee table. That's been recording the whole time, but we need more. Vanessa smiled. The firm's annual charity gala is this weekend. Perfect, I nodded. Jackson loves an audience, and so do we. The night of the charity gala arrived. I adjusted my earpiece as Vanessa gave me a thumbs up from across the ballroom. Everyone in position? I whispered. Front entrance covered, Dad confirmed through the earpiece. Ethan's monitoring the AV system. Amanda gripped my arm, her knuckles white. I don't know if I can face him. You don't have to say a word. Just stand tall. Jackson arrived in his tailored tuxedo, schmoozing with the senior partners. He froze when he spotted Amanda by my side. Showtime, I murmured, nodding to Ethan at the tech booth. The lights dimmed. The managing partner tapped the microphone. Before we continue with tonight's fundraiser, we have a special presentation. The projection screen lit up with financial documents, Jackson's offshore accounts, Amanda's forged signatures, misappropriated funds from client accounts. What the hell is this? Jackson lunged toward the stage. Transaction records, Jackson. I stepped forward, microphone in hand. Fascinating reading. The crowd murmured as the evidence mounted on screen. Hotel receipts, text messages, photos of Jackson with multiple women appeared next. This is slander, Jackson shouted. Turn it off now! Or what? I challenged. You'll threaten me like you threatened my family? I played the recording from my apartment, his voice crystal clear. I can crush your daddy's construction company with one phone call. The managing partner's face darkened. Jackson, my office. Now. These people are trying to destroy me. Jackson pointed at us, desperation creeping into his voice. Amanda, tell them. Amanda stepped forward. No more lies, Jackson. I've already spoken with the police about the forgeries, and I've filed for divorce. You ungrateful bitch! After everything I've done for you? The room fell silent. A senior partner escorted 2 security guards toward Jackson. Don't touch me! Jackson backed away, knocking over a champagne tower. This isn't over. I made you, Amanda. You're nothing without me. As security dragged him out, his secretary approached Amanda. I'm sorry I didn't say something sooner. He threatened my job. He can't hurt anyone anymore, Amanda reassured her. 3 months later, we gathered for Sunday dinner. Amanda looked years younger, laughing as Dad told one of his terrible jokes. The firm settled with all the women, Vanessa reported, passing the mashed potatoes. Jackson's been disbarred. And the embezzlement charges? Mom asked. 5 to 7 years, Amanda answered, plus full restitution. Ethan raised his glass. To Lucille, mastermind of the century. I shook my head. To family, real family. Later, Amanda joined me on the porch swing. His mother called again. Says he's sorry. Wants to apologize in person. What did you say? Nothing. I blocked her number. No second chances? Amanda looked at the sunset. Some people don't deserve them. I squeezed her hand. You know, at your wedding when Dad laughed, he told me later he wasn't laughing at the ceremony. He was laughing because right before you said I do, he saw Jackson check out a bridesmaid. Should have listened to Uncle Frank? Always listen to Dad, I grinned. He's only wrong about fashion and football teams. Inside, our family continued chatting, their voices carrying through the open windows. Nobody mentioned Jackson's name. Some people leave your life and take nothing with them. Not even their memory deserves to remain. What do you think? Is Amanda right to completely block Jackson and refuse his apology, or should everyone get a chance at redemption no matter what they've done? Have you ever had to cut someone toxic out of your life with no second chances? Share your experience in the comments below. If you enjoyed this revenge story, hit that like button and subscribe for more compelling stories about standing up to toxic people. Turn on notifications so you never miss our next upload.